Hi everybody, thank you for clicking on Move program number 18. We're going to, really nice session. I always say this really nice session. By the way, in this session, for some of it, I might put on my headphones because I can't play music out loud at the moment because YouTube keep blocking the tunes. So yeah, I might just ping them on when I'm doing some of the exercises just to help with motivation. If you don't put music on when you exercise, please do, because it really, really helps, especially with some of the conditioning work. So in the warm-up today, there are two moves, particularly, that we can use almost as measuring tools. And one is a single leg glute raises, and if you've worked with me, you'll know I bang on about this. But it's a great way for you to go, have I got balance on both sides? Have I got the same amount of strength on both sides? And if I don't, let's do something about it. So if you feel like you've got a weakness on one side, let's do more reps on that weaker side to bring it up and be even with the strong side. We should be able to do this version of single leg glute raises. We should be able to do between 10 and 12 of them spot on without difficulty before we move on to the next stage. Next stage being just more complex glute work, but it's a really nice kind of foundation to set yourself. So if you end up not being able to exercise for a while, when you come back to it, 12 reps of single leg glute raises on each side, spot on is the way forward to think about that. The other exercise, which is a really nice measuring tool, is the inchworm. It's got so many benefits in terms of taking weight through the hands and arms in terms of strength and stability. You end up in a plank position, so core, posterior chain, because you're hinging down and hinging back up, and then flexibility and mobility because you're coming down to the floor and coming back up, trying to keep your palms flat on the floor. So again, a good measuring tool. And if you're only comfortable doing 3 of those for now, that's cool. But again, what you're aiming for, and with conditioning, you're aiming to be able to do like 8 to 10 of those reps without any problem, and you just move through them, okay? So if they're not feeling like that right now, just stick with them and just build them up, maybe reduce the numbers or make them a little bit easier by, I'll do some of the scaling when I'm talking about it. We're just gonna start with really basic side bends. So from here, we're just gonna go for 10 on each side. So you're standing with your feet underneath your hips, nice and steady. You can squeeze your bum a little bit here, get the spine upright. Imagine somebody pulling in a string from the top of your head, so nice long spine. And then we're just side bending. You can even put your hand in along that oblique to feel it working. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do all 10s here, so we're coming to the end of this particular move program. So we're going to go to about 20 sessions, which, depending on how you've done it, it can be anywhere between like 4 to 6 weeks of sessions, right? So we're going to come to the end of it soon, and we're going to test all of these. So that's why the numbers are going up in repetitions, yeah. Trunk rotations. But again, if you're not ready to go up in numbers as quickly as that, you just take the numbers down, as long as you know what you're comfortable with. And we'll go to the other side. I'm getting dizzy doing those. Good, just pick a spot on the wall, turn, have a look. Keeping your hips in place. Yeah, keep your hips in place for this one. Okay, we're going to go into inchworms. Like I said, it's going to be 10 to 12 reps of this, but if you're not comfortable with inchworms at the moment, just do less, and maybe just think about the plank position. So I'm going to start wide because I haven't got very good flexibility at the moment. My hands flat on the floor. I'm walking out, holding a really nice high ground for a second, and then walking back in, keeping the palms flat. So if you don't like these as a reason, let's figure out the reason and work on that. Lots of people are not comfortable walking weight through their hands. And that's just a strength and stability thing, so we just need to be able to work on that stuff. Keep going. Okay, we are doing double leg glute raises. So that's just 2 feet down, hands up, get your back into the floor, so draw a box on your back, press that box in, and then we lift, keeping this movement in the glutes. So imagine you're picking a 50p piece up off the floor, with your glutes, you're bringing it up, and you're bringing it back down. Do not let go of it on the way down. And again, we'll go for 12 reps here before we get into our single legs. Okay, single leg glute raises. So again, the box I'm talking about on the floor, if you don't know it, it's the top of the box is your bra strap, then the sides, and then you've got your bottom of the box is your kind of top of your pelvis. Press that box into the floor, lift with the glutes, and then from here we steady, and we do 12 glute raises, hopefully on one side, or whatever number you feel comfortable with before you start dropping away with that hip. If you need to take a rest, then we'll go to the other side. Okay, we're coming up into cat-cow. Good, nice deep breaths for this one, and let's use this to draw pelvic floor. So on your exhale, you're drawing up the pelvic floor to warm that part of your core up. Okay, back into your side bend. We'll just do 10 on one side. Nice, and switch over. Trunk rotations next. I'm going to stay looking forward and just get a nice twist. Good. Do what's comfortable here where you can feel like you're getting something out of it. Just experiment. Okay, once you're done with those, we're going to go into your inchworms. I'm just going to put my headphones on for these so I can enjoy it. Alrighty, let's go. Please. 2 left. Okay, double leg. Glute raises. Alrighty, single legs. Good, make sure you keep those quads in line. Drive those hips up. Last couple. Alrighty, into your cat-cow. Pelvic floor on the out breath. Okay, do 2 or 3 more of these. And then we're into our strength piece. We've got 3 complexes today. First one is going to be Australian pull-up. Now, if you've done these in previous rounds, you'll know that it's a pulling action. So whatever you do to get that pulling action in is great. If you have kettlebells, you could do a pulling, if it's a heavy kettlebell, you could do it from here. You could do single arm pulls. Ideally, if you, hopefully you have set this up already, but if you've got a way to do a pull-up, so like on the edge of a table, even if they're not perfect, just getting in that really hard pull would be fantastic. I can use the racks, and I can put a bar across, obviously, and I can use the bars to do the pull-ups. I'm going to use the TRX, which I used in the last session for this instead. It is an EMOM, or is it? Let me double check. I'm going to pause you for a second. Didn't write that bit down. Hey, okay, so no, it's not an EMOM. I got that mixed up. So it's Australian pull-up, 6 to 10 reps, and the same with the single arm. Single arm. Just double check. Yeah, 6 to 10 and 6 to 10. So 6 to 10 reps on both of those, and we'll just do it as you feel. Like if you need rest in between, then take it with these ones. The second exercise, so you're doing the pull-up for one, and then the second one is a single arm row. So you can do it with weights, anything you've got, and it's 6 to 10 reps of that. Okay, so anything heavy, bottle of water to a kettlebell to a dumbbell to a plate, whatever you've got. Alrighty, so we're going to start with the pull-ups. All right. Alrighty, let's go. You might have already started. We're going to do 6 to 10 reps. Okay, and then single arm rows. Six to 10 reps on each side. So I'm going to use the bench. You can, if you don't have a bench, you can just put your hand on the edge of something that is waist high. What you want though is to make sure that your back is in your nice kind of flat neutral position. Soften those legs so you've got a really sturdy 3 points of contact. So that's your 2 feet in that single hand, and then you're rowing from here. And we're going to try and keep stable through the midline. You can bring the shoulder up a little bit, turn the head a tiny bit, just to get it into that lats, into the lat on the left. Interesting. I really feel that because we're not doing as much pulling stuff, are we? In this session, so. Okay, I'm going to change to the other side. Let's go back. So we're here. 1, 2. Alrighty. Round 2, back to your Australian pull-up. If you're doing it on a table or something solid that you've created. Ready to go. Take a rest if you need a rest. Off you go. Okay, off you go with your rows if you haven't started already. Good. Keep that shoulder in place. Don't let that shoulder drop down too much as you drop the kettlebell or as the kettlebell comes down. All the control movement. Okay, change sides. If you are doing, yeah, no, I'll leave you. All right, let's go on the other side. Okay, take a second, shake them out, and then we'll go back and do our row, our Australian pull-up. It's 8:30 on a Monday night and I'm recording this. I'm a bit delirious. Not making sense. Okay, let's go for our last set of these. Ten. Okay, into our last single arm row. Alrighty, off you go when you're ready. Alrighty, and over to the other side. I caught myself rocking my head from side to side there, so whatever you do, you're keeping this upright, upper body as still as you can. So the spine, you've got that nice neutral spine that we use when we're moving weight, nice solid core. So you're bracing, not 100% brace, maybe about 50, 60. As it gets hard, you might need to kick in to about 60, 70%. In other words, you can still breathe, but you still feel like you're almost tightening that midline. Squeeze your bottom for the last 3. Alright. Super. Well done. Okay. So if you have a couple of very light weights, and I'm talking about light now, I'm just going to use 0.5 because I've got pain down this arm, which is not great. But if you've got like a tin of tomatoes or a tin of beans or anything that you can hold in your hand and it gives you just a little bit of weight, it's perfect. We are going to be doing ITYs. If you've done these before, you'll know that it's about restricting, almost feeling like you're restricting your movement to get the most out of this. I'll give you a little demo. We're going to do 4 to 8 reps on each side. Not on each side, on each one. So I's will do 4 to 8 reps, then T's, and then Y's. And then we go down into bird dog, so more core stability. Okay, so you're going to start in a hinged position. If you've got, depends on the weights you've got. I mean, if you've got light weights like this, or dumbbells, very light dumbbells, that's perfect. Or or a tin of, like a tin of soup or a tin of whatever. If you press your thumbs in, the point I'm trying to make is that you press your thumbs into the top of the movement, and it's the top that, it's the thumbs that come up first. So your I position, arms are fully extended, and the biceps close to the ears, and you pause at the top of that movement. 3. Okay, so that's your I's. Then your T's, so your T's can start right underneath your belly button. Your arms are extended and you come right out to a T position. Okay, and again, I'm in my hinge position and I'm coming directly out from the shoulders here. And I'm getting a really nice squeeze in my shoulder blades. So I don't have to go high to get that squeeze. I'm going to pause here and back down. Okay, stand it up, in between, and then we're going to go for Y's, which again is just between those other two letters. So from here, we come up into a Y position. Pause. Okay, so no bent elbows. You only go as far as your shoulders will let you, and then a little pause there. Okay, and then we're down into bird dog, so that's going to be on all 4s, where it's opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay, and again, with that one, it's all about that stability in the midline. So imagine you got something on your back and you're trying to keep it down. Okay, ready? So we're going to go for 4 to 8 reps of the Y's. Off you go. Thumb leads. A little pause at the top. A really nice hinge position, please. So you're kind of almost parallel to the floor with chest. Not quite. So we do it from the side. Alrighty, that's my 8. I'm just going to stand up and kick that out. And then I'm going to go into my T's. So I'm going to do my lovely hinge position again. And I'm going to go for my T. Have a look down both sides. Your hands, just check they're not flailing behind. Alrighty, and then we are ready to go into our Y position. You might find that one of these is harder than all the rest. Okay, wide off you go, straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Okay, keep those elbows straight, particularly at the top of position here. Great. Okay, and when you're ready, go down into bird dog. Please do that. Okay. Off we go. We're doing 8 to 10 reps on each side, keeping your hips parallel to the floor, keeping them in line as still as you can. Imagine there's a glass of water on your back and you are not allowed to spill it. As always, I work on one side and then I transfer over and I'm going to do the other side. The reason I tend to do that, usually with a bit of a rest in the middle, but I do it to kind of try and measure my stability and my strength on either side. Good, now check you're not flaring that hip. You're almost traveling the hand and foot along the mat. And again, you can face that thumb up to get into the shoulder. Okay, well done. Have a little rest there. And we'll get into round 2 of your ITYs. Okay, 8 eyes. So, again, we set ourselves up, ready for our hinge position. So, bum back, nice neutral spine, and then hands straight up. Just a second pause at the top there, just to check in with yourself. Am I bending my elbows, keeping them straight? Can I squeeze my bottom here just to help me hold that hinge position? Okay, into your T's when you're ready. Okay, and then we're into, that's hurting my bum more than anything, holding that position. Into your wide. Stand it up, hinge over, really nice hinge. And 8. Cool. All right, down into bird dog. Change side on 8 if you have done, or 10. So 8 to 10 reps. If you're alternating, just count to 20. Alrighty. Awesome. We're into our last round of this second complex. Okay. Make sure we get up into an upright position, squeeze your bum, and then as we hinge, keep that lovely hinge position that we know all about. Arms extend, biceps near the ears. Good, just check in with your upper body, see how far down or how high up you are. So you should just be above what feels like parallel. Okay, super, well done. 8 reps into your T's. Oh, well done, good. And into Y's. I'm feeling it big time now. Whew, okay, last set into the Y's if you haven't already. Again, check in with the upper body. As you get tired, what's happening, what's starting to fail. Elbows. Pull those shoulder blades down. 7 and 8. Lovely. Okay, we're into our bird dog next. Alrighty. This time I'm just going to alternate as I go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm on 12. Keep going. And 20. Okay, fantastic. Next 2 exercises. As you grab a drink and have a rest, I'll demonstrate. And we're going to do this for 1 minute on, and then 1 minute off. So, your swimmers, if you have not done these already, this lovely exercise, which again is another really good measuring tool. When you first start to do it, it's really tough, and then your body gets used to it. You start to get a bit more mobile down through around those shoulder blades. So that's where we need our heads to be when we do this, is actually in our shoulder blades, like keeping them down so that we control the movement from there, okay? We see lots of people doing this, keeping arms kind of bent on the way around. Let's get arms straight at the top. If they need a bit of a bend as they come around, that's fine, but let's make sure we get that extension in at the bottom and at the top at some point, okay? I'll explain, I might be talking into the floor here, but I'll demonstrate it first and we'll go from there. Okay, let me do that from the side. So you see what that's like. Alrighty, trying to keep the body relaxed. Then you're into heavy hip thrust. So you can do this on the edge of the sofa or on the edge of your bed, if you wish. You can even do it on the floor as if you're doing a glute raise and put something heavy on your waist. I'm going to do it just here. Just a bench I prepared earlier. And you are going to start with head, shoulder blades on the bench, and then we can go whatever like item, so whether it's a kettlebell, I was going to say a saucepan full of water, but that's a terrible idea. Your rucksack that maybe you have for these sorts of exercises, and we're pushing up 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Okay, ready? Ready with your swimmers. Going in 5, lying on your front, head, forehead on the bench. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. Fifteen seconds left. Keep going for the last 5, 4, 3, 2. And we're going to get straight into your thrusters. And 1. Okay, let's get into your thrusters so we can do a minute here. And then we'll rest for a minute. This is a terrible idea. I can't go down. Okay, 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 2, and 1. Okay, just rest for a minute, grab a drink. Change the weight if you're not comfortable with whatever it is you're using. But the heavier the better. Although I find those hard enough with just a lighter weight going into my neck. Got another 30 seconds. All right, another 20 seconds. Okay, ready, 2, and 1. Lying on the floor, doing your swimmers. Off you go. The slower the better with these. Okay, remember, just keep your head and your thinking in your shoulders. 25 seconds in. Good. Pull, keep the shoulder blade pulled down. Here with your hands as you go up to your bra strap, you're going to try and get more and more mobility here, so getting those hands up nice and high. And even overlapping. There's a sign that you've got that nice inward mobility here with the back. And into your hip thrusters. 20 seconds left. Good, really try and push up through the hip flexors at the top. Big, big thrust. And rest for 1 minute. Alrighty, we have 50 seconds to rest. Just gonna have a quick look. Right, we've got 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. Okay, another 20 seconds. Keep it going here. Three, two thrusters, 1. Twenty-five seconds. All right, let's get a bit of explosion in on the way up here. Really squeeze your bum tight at the top, especially. 10 seconds. 5. Okay, and rest. Okay, awesome. Well done. So, next and final piece of today's workout is going to be a 6-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible. There are 2 movements. The first movement is a round the world lunge, meaning you go forwards, you go sideways, and then you go backwards into the 3 lunges, which I will demonstrate. And then the second exercise, only if, I would say with something like this, it's a tuck jump. So unless you are squatting your body weight, I wouldn't be doing tuck jumps or any sort of like major jumping because there's a theory that the legs might not be strong enough to take that impact. Of course, you can reduce the impact and you can reduce the size of the jumps. So please do that. So if you do, and if you are doing your jumps, I'll give you some demonstrations to show you. But the biggest part of this is just keeping knees and joints safe. And unless we've built up the major muscle groups around those joints, then we shouldn't be creating massive impact. The same reason as you wouldn't go out for a run if you haven't built strength up around those major muscles. That's one of the reasons we can say potentially like being able to back squat your body weight is a good measurement of that. So, first exercise is your lunges. So with lunges, we're always standing hip width or a little bit more. So your natural stance might be a little bit closer. So we're going to go hip width or a little bit further away. We are going into a forward lunge. Then we are going into a side lunge, almost like a close-out squat. Okay, keep that up, the other leg straight. And then we're coming back and reverse lunging. So we're bringing feet back into that under the hip position and around the world. Okay, take your time with these. There's no major rush. Oh my God, I made a mistake. Let me, I need to check something. I keep doing this. Okay, sorry, I had to double check that. So we're doing an EMOM and we're going to do 4 to 6 minutes. I think we all should be able to do the 6 minutes, that's fine. But there is 2 to 5 round the world on each leg. So just do 2 to 5 reps. It's an EMOM, so we need to at least have 20 seconds, if not a little bit more, depending on the exercise, to rest within the minute. So we'll judge it as we go, okay? I'll let you know when it's like 35, 40 seconds. And then the second exercise is a tuck jump. So as I said, we only do that if we are super comfortable with taking impact. So a tuck jump would look like this. So you can see there is a lot of explosive movement going on in the body. And a little jump would be fine. We've been doing ski jumps, so you could do ski jumps. And make those as big or as small as you want. Or if they need to be small jumps where you're like, actually I want that high heart rate, I want a little jump but not just so massive, okay? Or it could even be a jumping squat. But like I said, yeah, unless you're doing body weights, you're able to put back squat weight onto, your weight in a back squat. We shouldn't be jumping in those positions. So let's get ready for this. Reset, come on. Right, 6 minutes. Ready to go on me. 3, 2, and 1. Round the world, lunges, off we go. So that counts as 1. That's 2. I'm going to go to the other leg. Okay, that's 4. 4 to 10 tuck jumps. 6. Okay, that's enough. That's 43 seconds done there. Let's give ourselves a rest. That's 1 minute. So that worked out to be 4 round worlds for me and 6 tuck jumps going in. 3, 2, 1. So I'm just going to aim for that again. I might even speed it up, not go as deep with the lunges. And then get a bit more of a flow in as soon as you start to get used to the movement. Good. And 6. That's me. 30 seconds rest. Good. That's a real hearty one. We're going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let's, oh God, what was that? Now I've done 3, I've totally mess myself up. Opposite side. Okay. Six. Well done. Okay, 3 minutes done. We're halfway through. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. I'm going to alternate sides. My little left knee is screaming at me. So I'm going to tighten my bum and try and get my glutes to take that movement a little bit more. Funnily enough, I should stop talking. Okay. 6. 20 seconds. So on my glute raises, I felt weaker on my left side, and now I've got a little niggle in my left knee. So they're probably linked, aren't they? We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. My aim here is to land as soft as I can. Okay, that's enough. All right, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. We got, oh, this is our last round actually. Ready? And off you go. Last round. Let's make it as good as the first one. Technique. Keep the speed up. Okay. Into the jumps or squats or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, awesome. Woo! That was a big finisher. All right, well done on whatever squats or jumps you decided to do there. It's fantastic. We're going to finish up just with a bit of mobility. It's a long old session. So let's just sit on the floor. Legs out, just while the heart rate comes back down. Okay, going to go into a cat stretch. So just in your cat cow, another opportunity just to let that heart rate come down. Focus on your breathing for a second. So I was in the cow position there, wasn't I? I think the cow is easier to breathe in. All right. Seated trunk twist, so let's just cross one leg over the other. Hand in behind your knee. And turn and look away. And switch sides. Okay, child's pose and the back massage. So while we're here, we might as well just drop into the back massage. Give yourself a couple of rocks, and then right and left, and rotate the legs, and finish up in a child's pose. Good, and while you're in there, again, just kind of bring the heart rate down by getting nice deep breaths, loads of oxygen into the lungs. God, I'm here, man. And let your hips relax, because they'll be doing this after a session like that. So we need to just tell them that they are safe, it's okay, relax. And we do that kind of on the exhale. So every time you exhale, just send a little bit more calm down into those hips. Well done for that session. That was good stuff. Great. Okay, have a good week. Do let us know if you need any support with anything, even if it's not exercise. I don't care. Let us know, and we'll be on the phone. Speak to you all soon, and thank you for doing these sessions. Be good.